Hello there everyone, this is Fantadus here, and tonight I'm going to be doing What If Naruto Had a Unique Dojutsu Part 3. It has been a very long time since I last posted one of my what ifs, and I'm going to be apologizing about it. I had school, my school started like a couple of weeks ago, and right now I've been studying just to pass my tests that have been happening. I got 2 more next week, so I might not be posting as much, but since I have no school on Monday, I'll be posting today, tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, so I don't need any of you guys expecting a video tomorrow, but on Monday, yes. So anything else after that, I might be posting every Friday or Saturday, so keep that in mind. So we'll start the what if now. This is What If Naruto Had a Unique Dojutsu Part 3. By physical exercises, he spent the first 2 years drilling training exercises and improving their taijutsu styles. After the year, he had taught them how to be unpredictable in their movement whilst also maintaining the main attack strategies of their styles. Safe to say, it took some time for them to adjust like that. More so Hinata, as Naruto had her study each and every location of every chakra point and used the gentle fist without it. Safe to say she did it, not have it easy. Though after 2 years they saw result. They could face off against mid-level Cage with no difficulty, though Naruto noted that the reason they took long to reach this level was 1. They weren't reincarnations of one of the most powerful people to ever exist. 2. Unlike Naruto, they had their clan taijutsu styles ingrained into their minds, wheresoever Naruto started from scratch, so adjusting was not very easy. Either way, it was done, and Naruto was proud. Though after two years they saw results, they could face off against He didn't neglect his class though, as he did the same thing for them. He refused to teach them any chakra related until they were at least tuning level, so even the slackers had 2 years to reach the level. Iruka was hesitant but allowed Naruto to do it. So Naruto told Iruka that by the end of all of this, he will not be allowed, as fortunately for them, they all did. During the time, Naruto had also trained with Kakashi and Guy. At first, he found Guy to be quite annoying, but he grew to like him. He also learned that the man was extremely good at taijutsu. He even gave Naruto a run for his money when the weights came off. He knew Guy had the 8 inner gates unlocked thanks to his absolute copy and wondered if he could beat him if Guy used it. Even he doubted. Kakashi also saw massive gains due to training. The next 4 years were spent of training everything about their chakra, from chakra control to increasing chakra amounts, and learning elemental jutsus. Naruto was, for lack of better terms, a slave driver. Naruto wanted nothing but perfection from the both of them. Sasuke's main affinity was lightning, whilst his second was fire. Naruto trained him in both of them, whilst also forcing him to at least know a few jutsus from every element. Took a bit, but ultimately he did yield some results, as Sasuke became a master of the lightning release. Hinata was the same. Her main affinities was water release, but Naruto forced her to have a few jutsus of every element. During this time, Sasuke created a new jutsu with the help of Naruto, called Kirin, which used lightning from the sky to create a dragon that descends on the user's opponents. Since it uses natural lightning, it takes a little to no chakra. It descends at a speed of 1 out of 1,000 per second, though the drawback is that he has to set it up by using powerful fire techniques to produce the necessary storm condition, should there be no conditions already. Hinata, on the other hand, was a master in the water, second only to Tobirama. Her new jutsu will be displayed later on. Naruto class were all tuning level minimum by the end of the previous 2 years. Naruto, as promised, taught them about chakra. Naruto thought it was pathetic that all you need to graduate the academy is to know the clone jutsu, which was useless, the sub jutsu, and the transformation jutsu. Naruto wasn't having it and decided to train them in the simple things such as tree walking, water walking, as he taught them the basics of elemental jutsu and showed them simple jutsus for each element. Anyone who wanted farther training could come to Naruto directly, but must decide but must decide to focus on their clan jutsus. After the 4 years, the class was filled with students who were all mid-tuning level. These were students from civil families, while the rest of the clan heads were high tuning to low joning level. During the 4 years, Hiruzen saw all Naruto did and called him to the office. He told Naruto that he should continue to do the great work he is doing with the class. He is teaching them they will not need to take the Genin exam and it will be immediately promoted, and they will adapt his teaching style to all classes in the academy since it works so well. Naruto merely nodded in agreement since he never liked the low standards to become a Genin. The last 2 years, those years Naruto spent teaching Sasuke and Hinata about the Kake Genkais, but before he could do that, he wanted to evolve their eyes. Naruto thought through the courses of the 6 years Sasuke in training unlocked his 3 Tomoe Sharingan from Naruto, constantly putting him in dangerous situations to unlock it. And fortunately, he did. He also started to use a sword, and though unlike Naruto, he preferred to use a one-handed style, Hinata stuck to her gentle fist style. So for the next 2 years, Naruto had Sasuke and Hinata do the same thing Indra had him do, and keep their dojutsus on for as long as possible. Sasuke, like Naruto, decided to have his on full-time, while Hinata preferred to only have hers on during training, mostly because she thought she didn't like the veins on the Byakugan provided. For his class, for the next 2 years, Naruto taught them strategies and planning, and told them to use the next 2 years to learn whatever clan jutsu they have, and for those without clans can come to meet him if they wanted to. Mostly non-clan students came to him, and he gladly taught them. The class was now ranging from high tuning, which were civilian children, to high joning, which are the clan head children. During this time, he finally helped Kakashi with his Sharingan, reducing the toll it takes on him, helping him increase his chakra level so he could use it more often. He also informed him about his Mangekyo abilities, and used the Sun Seal to constantly heal him should he experience blindness. Kakashi was definitely thankful. The two with Might Guy went on many missions during the 8 years, and have come to love each other as brothers, though Naruto wondered how many brothers he was going to have at this point. In the 7th year, Guy decided to take on a team called Team 10, which consists as someone who weirdly looked like Guy's son, a weapon user female who was not much to write about, and Hyuga, who surprisingly was Hinata's cousin, although he was an ass. Please, whoever likes Neji in the comment, do not roast me about it. Do not come after me about it. This is just a story. This is just what I wrote. Please, take it easy on me. Kakashi decided he'll take on a team the next year, as he tried to previously, but they all failed his test. Although since next year's students were Naruto trained, he had very high hope for them. Also, everyone is wearing their Shippuden outfits because I like it. Yeah. They're all wearing the Shippuden outfit because I like them, so give me a break. We cut now to Naruto. Sasuke and Hinata, who are just chilling on Training Ground 7, the place where they became unbelievably strong, and the place where they became like family. I have way too many siblings like people who are not even related to me, Naruto thought. You think? But you did good here, kid. The fake Uchiha eyebrows, the Uchiha, and the Hyuga. Now you trust them with your life, and they trust you with their life. Kurama responded. Yes, my plan is going well. Better than I expected, to be honest. I should have let them in on it soon enough. Once they evolved their eyes, perhaps, Naruto thought. Why then? Kurama said. Well, Hinata's easy enough to convince, but Sasuke, I'm assuming after he kills his brother, he will find a new goal. I'll convince him that my plan is the best plan to create peace, so no one experiences what he went through. Naruto explained as Kurama nodded. Sounds good enough. Also, I like to point out that you are scarily the exact copy of Indra right now. Seriously, copy and paste, Kurama pointed out. I know that, stupid fox. I do look awesome though. Naruto said, you have a problem, Kurama said, but before Naruto could respond, he cut the mental link. Naruto sighed. Hey, Naruto, Sasuke called out. Yes, Naruto responded. I don't think I ever said this to you. In fact, if you ever bring this up, I'll probably kill you, but thanks for training us, Sasuke said with a bit of a smile. You're getting soft on me, Uchiha? Naruto asked in a mocking tone and a smirk. Sasuke unsheathed his sword. I'll show you how soft I am. Pause. But before he could do anything, Hinata stepped in front of him. Don't be so childish, the both of you, Hinata said, as Sasuke put his sword away and he said, Hey Naruto, Sasuke said again. Yes again, Naruto said. Next week, we are finally finishing the academy. Since you're already a Jonin, does that mean you'll be our sensei? Sasuke asked. No, Naruto said, shocking the two of them. But why? Hinata asked. It's been a while since she stuttered, Naruto noted. In the village, there are currently 3 elite Jonin, me, Kakashi, and my guy. Guy has taken a team a year ago, so as I'm sure you know, Hinata. Naruto says as Hinata nodded, knowing of her cousin's team. Me and Kakashi decided to take teams when you guys graduated, so Kakashi said he'll take you two while I was put in another position due to my effective training. I'm put in position where I'm basically a free agent. Any Genin team can request for me whenever it's for a mission or training. So you'll have your sensei, but I can step in to help once in a while, Naruto explained. Nothing is ever simple with you, idiot. Naruto said. You don't know how correct you are, Naruto said. Well, I think it's time to go. You guys have trained hard for the past 8 years. For this week, you may rest, Naruto said. Next week, you'll become Genin and your life as ninja truly begins. Have fun with that, Naruto said as he disappeared. You know, I always wonder why Naruto decided to train us specifically, Hinata said. Sasuke ponders the same thing. He never told us why he did it. In our point of view, he just did it. No use thinking about it now, since it's Naruto. It's probably some insane reason, Sasuke says as Hinata giggles. Well, whatever the reason is, I'm glad he did it, Hinata says as Sasuke nods, though he'll never say it again after that. I have to go home. I like to enjoy the week rest we've been given. Goodbye, Sasuke, Hinata says with a bow as she leaves for her house. She's so powerful, yet she's still almost the same as she was 8 years ago, just without the stuttering. Stay kind, Hinata. The world needs people like you, Sasuke thinks as he returns home. Who knows what Avengers will behold the even more stupidly OP Naruto and now OP Sasuke and OP Hinata. Fine. Well, now that we know that, you guys are gonna probably be mad at me about it in the comments. Well, we're gonna be starting the next chapter now. We now see a 16-year-old class of Iruka Naruto after the 8 ruthless years of listening to Iruka boring lessons and Naruto painfully training. Naruto can truly say they aren't as pathetic anymore, at least not as pathetic as 8 years ago. His class consisted of clan heads who were all mid-high Jonin levels. Naruto made short of that. The civilian members were all high tuning to low Jonin. Iruka was a bit shocked reading the letters of the Hokage had sent to him. This has never happened before. Guys, this is a bit shocking, but I'll read this out to all of you guys. The letter says, Iruka Omina, I've seen the process of your class, and I have to say I'm impressed. So thanks to you, Naruto, your class will not need to take the Genin exam. They will automatically be promoted to tuning level. Congratulations to all, Iruka finished saying as everyone but Hinata and Sasuke were shouting. They already knew this thanks to Naruto. Settle down everyone, Iruka said, as the class quieted down. Now, I still have to go over the teams, so listen up, Iruka said as we skipped to Team 7. So, because we all know that we don't care enough about the other teams. Team 7, Sasuke and Hinata. Your sensei will be Kakashi, Iruka said as Hinata raised her hand. Iruka sensei, why does our team only consist of 3 shinobis? Hinata asked. Well, Hinata, according to the letter, you two were previously trained by Naruto and are stronger than most shonin in the village, so your team really doesn't need another member, since they'll probably be playing catch-up the entire time, Iruka said as Hinata nodded. But one boy had a problem with it. Hey, why are they personally trained? The now grown-up Kiba stood tense up and asked, looking at Naruto, I did tell you that if you wanted extra training, you can come to me. Naruto explained as Kiba grumbled and sat back down. Now, teammate Kiba, Shino, Sakura, your sensei will be Kurine Yuhia. I cannot say her name, do not come after me in the comments. Team 9 is still being picked. Teams 10, Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji. Your sensei is Asuma Sarutobi. Iruka finished as the door opened and Kurenai and Asuma entered and took their respective students, leaving Team 7, Naruto and Iruka. Well, have fun waiting, guys. You're going to need it, Iruka said the last part with a whisper as he left. Let me go fetch Kakashi, Naruto said as a wood clone formed from his bag. The clone already knowing what to do. Went out to find Kakashi, and Sasuke and Hinata looked at Naruto dumbfoundedly. You can do wood release? Sasuke asked. I can copy anything, remember? Naruto said. Yeah, but who did you copy wood release from? Sasuke once again said. I can't go telling you all my secrets now, can I? Naruto said. Then Sasuke and Hinata looked at each other and merely shrugged, as he'll tell them when he wanted it to. As they finished, Naruto's clone entered the room, dragging a set-down Kakashi by his collar as he read his book. He approached Naruto and put Kakashi next to him, disappearing into the back of Naruto, with Naruto regaining the clone's memories. Now that you're here, can we go to the roof for the instructions? I'm assuming you're going to be doing something. Naruto said. Kakashi turned to look at him, but he was gone. Typical Naruto. Well, you heard the man. To the roof, Kakashi said, as he too disappeared, using body flicker. Sasuke and Hinata did the same. Yes, Naruto trained them to the point where they learned body flicker. Sasuke and Hinata arrived on the roofs and saw Naruto against the wall and Kakashi next to him. They sat down on the couch. Welcome, Team 7. Before we begin with team activities, how about we introduce ourselves first? I'll start. I'm Kakashi said, but was interrupted by Naruto. He is Kakashi Hatake. He likes to read porn. He likes reading porn. He dislikes not reading porn. His hobby and dreams, well, I'm sure you can guess what it is. Naruto said as Kakashi gave him a deadpan look. Can I introduce myself? I can introduce myself, you know. Kakashi said, no, you can't, Naruto said, with his everlasting emotionless face. Anyways, you're next, Kakashi said, pointing at Sasuke. I am Sasuke Uchiha. I like tomatoes and training. I dislike my brother and my dream is to avenge my clan, Sasuke simply said. Hinata took this as a cue to go next. I am Hinata Hyuga. I like cinnamon buns and my friends and gardening. I dislike the way my clan is and my dream is to abolish the cage bird seal that divides my clan, Hinata said. Well, it's nice to know you. Tomorrow we'll begin with the best I have set out for you. Naruto will tell you. As Naruto said, as Kakashi disappeared, making Hinata shake her head and making Naruto and Sasuke sigh. They all knew he's training his dominant hand. Since your sensei is currently indisposed, I'll explain. This test is the test whether you'll truly be ready to become a Genin. The Academy Genin test is a test to test if you're ready for the test your sensei is going to give you. Naruto explained. Hinata and Sasuke nodded. Go to training ground 7 at 10 a.m., Kakashi said. 7 a.m., but he's always 3 hours late for everything. Just to let you know, Naruto explained and disappeared. Hinata and Sasuke went their own separate ways. Naruto was currently flying over the village, much to his enjoyment onto Training Ground 7. As he was flying, he heard the voice of his closest friends, not that he'll ever admit it. So going to Training Ground 7, huh? I'm guessing you're going to train your Tenseigan, Kurama asked. Already did that 4 years ago. You were taking a power nap, Naruto said. Oh, what does it do then? Kurama said. It gives me a chakra cloak, a cyan color one. The cloak is not as strong as the one the Sun Seal provides, but it does give a greater physical strength than the Sun Seal. It gives me 9 truth seeking or something like the Sun Seal's 10 and 2 very destructive jutsu, Naruto explains. Add 1 to how powerful you can get. Score. With that, it seems like you fully master use of everything you have. So why are you going to Training Ground 7? Kurama said. I want to try something. There's a little weakness I have found in the absolute copy. Every time I switch between similar powers, there's a less than 1 second delay between the switch. For example, if I wanted to go from Indra Sharingan to Kakashi Sharingan, I have to turn off one of the activated, then activate the other one. This delay may be determined in battle. I want to fix that out this way. And how do you plan on doing that, Kurama says? Simply activating Kakashi Sharingan while having Indra on. Naruto explained. And how sure are you that you won't end up in your eyes exploding? You won't end up your eyes exploding. I wrote this wrong, guys. I apologize. Simple. Activate Kakashi Sharingan. Then Naruto said, possibly sure, Naruto said, as he arrived at the training field. He goes to the middle of it and takes the meditating position we all came to know. He activated Indira's Mangekyo and at the same time as Kakashi's. He feels a slight headache and a bit of a dizziness for a bit, but after a while he opens his eyes and his Mangekyo looking like Indira. He tries to use Kamui on a tree as it sucked it into another dimension. It worked. That was easy, Naruto says. He gets to work combining the Rinnegan as well, but he remembers Indira's Rinnegan. I forgot he had that. Naruto remembered his first sensei was supposed to get his Rinnegan. Had the sage give him his power instead of Asura. Might as well work on that for an hour or so. As he skipped after working on it for an hour, he came up to the discovery of two abilities, Limbo and this one I can't really mention it because I wrote it wrong as well, so I apologize for that one. Using Limbo, the user projects up to 4 shadow clones of himself into Limbo, an invincible world that coexists with the physical world, but that is ordinarily impossible to detect or perceive. Each shadow has the same abilities as the real user, with the added advantage of being untraceable. The shadow can attack targets, giving the appearance of an unexplainable force, knocking them down, or they can defeat the user, giving the appearance of an invincible wall around them. The shadow are also invulnerable to any kind of physical damage and cannot be harmed, though conventionally means the Amataroki, I wrote it wrong, allows the user to shift himself between space, using anything currently accompanying the space he targets to swap places with him. By shifting another space during combat, the user can avoid his combat technique in an instant by swapping places with a weapon, such as his sword. And this is basically the ability that Sasuke has. They can leave behind a trap for an approaching enemy. They can also use this technique to escape from restraining and binds on an opponent in his place, or to discard any foreign weapons and embed it on their body. Despite its technique spamming from his Rinnegan, the user does not actually need to be looking at an object in order to swap places with it. They could also target other objects and individuals with this technique in order to shift them into another space in his surrounding. This is adult Sasuke's ability in Boruto before he lost his Rinnegan Sharingan. Keep that in mind. Naruto noted he could use these two abilities very well together. He'll test it tomorrow. He also noted this, the last major ability he learned. Finally, he was done. Finally, you're done becoming more powerful. Now we can get to fights. Maybe I won't sleep so much anymore, Kurama said. Blame Hagoromo, but you're right. I'm itching to pull all these moves in action. Kurama said, agreeing. No, Naruto said, and Kurama and him agreeing. Tomorrow will begin. My plan will finally move. Naruto says. Kurama goes back to sleep. Now, to finish the process, Naruto thinks as he combines both Rinnegan and his Mangekyo, and the Rinnegan look like Indira's, although they can use any other Mangekyo and Rinnegan abilities he has. His Susanoo now has light blue, violet colors and multiple weapons it can conquer. With that, he was done. Time to head out. So we cut to the next day. At Training Ground 7 on the field, we have Team 7 plus Naruto as they were getting ready for the test. Kakashi takes out a timer and sets it for an hour. He takes out one ball. This is called the bell test. One bell, I said ball. You have 1 hour to get the bells, but if you don't, You'll be sent back to the academy, Kakashi said, although he was surprised when he saw no reaction from the both of them. Naruto had taught them to always keep a straight face. Yeah, we ain't doing that, Naruto says. Stepping up to Kakashi, Naruto, what are you doing? Kakashi asked, I know all three of you better than you know yourself, fighting-wise anyways, and I know that the both of them would destroy them. One of them maybe, but both? Not a chance, Naruto said, shocking Kakashi a bit. Not underestimating, you are a cage level shinobi, but so are both of them. What I'm thinking was the three of you versus me. It'll be fun facing three cage level shinobis, Naruto said. Naruto suggested. Knowing how powerful Naruto was, they were all for it. Maybe with the three of us, we can finally win, Naruto said. Sasuke and Kakashi said, as Naruto chuckles. Well, we'll see, Sasuke. Your goal is to take the bells away from me. I'll give you 5 minutes to strategize, Naruto said, with the bells in his hand. As Kakashi looked to his side and sees the bells is gone, he unsealed his fan and starts to meditate. The team looks at Naruto for a second and starts to formulate a plan. So do you think they have a chance? Not even close, Naruto says, laughing. Kurama chuckles. He might as well watch this one. After 5 minutes have passed, Naruto stands out to see the three of them looking ready for a fight. Naruto unseals his gunbei and prepares to fight. Hinata starts off the fight as she weaves a few hand sails. Clouds start to form and rain follows. Naruto feels his chakra slowly draining, water style. Explosive water dragon jutsu. Hinata shouts as two huge water dragons soar to Naruto. Naruto flies in the air and sees Kakashi and Sasuke going in the opposite direction. He follows Sasuke with the water dragons behind him. He approaches Sasuke with a dynamic entry, but Sasuke backflips dodges, throwing multiple shurikens in the process. Naruto blocks them all with his fan as Sasuke appears behind him, ready to throw a punch. Naruto already sees Sasuke blocked a punch with his pawn. Sasuke takes advantage of this and locks Naruto's hand with his in a snake's hand seal. He apparently noticed that two approaching water dragons fire style fireball jutsu, Sasuke shouts, as a fireball forms point blank in Naruto's face. As the fireball is close to connect, so are the water dragons. Sasuke jumps to Hinata's side as a huge explosion occurs. Do you think we got him? Hinata asks. Probably not, Sasuke responds with a bit of a sweat. The smoke slowly clears as we see Naruto unharmed. Around him, a huge light blue ribcage. Damn. I should have seen that one coming. Oh well, Naruto says as he turned to Sasuke Hinata, his fan on his back and his eyes blazing in his Mangekyo Sharingan. What happened to his eyes? Hinata asked. She has never seen his eyes like that. Sasuke, on the other hand, was all too familiar with them. Mangekyo Sharingan, Sasuke said. Hinata looked at him confused. What's a Mangekyo Sharingan? Hinata's the next stage of the evolution of the Sharingan, or so my father said. Sasuke added. His father had explained it to him after he had seen his brother Itachi's eyes morph into another pattern, though his was different to Naruto. He's way faster than before, as Naruto appeared between them and split kicked them, sending them flying, but they managed to land on their feet. He was way faster than before, Sasuke thought, but before he could dwell on it further, Naruto appeared in front of him, threw a punch. Sasuke countered with a punch of his own as their fists clashed. A small shockwave erupted as Sasuke went flying backward. His strength is unbelievable, Sasuke thought as he crashed into a tree. Naruto felt Hinata's presence behind him, but she went in the direction of Sasuke, with Naruto letting it happen. Sasuke, are you okay? Hinata said. Sasuke stood up, grunting and holding his hand. No, but my arm is numb. His strength is beyond what he was showing us in training, Sasuke said. Can you still fight? Yeah, but that armor on him, the armor of his is going to be a problem. We have to get him with one huge attack. Kakashi is still waiting on us, Sasuke said. Hinata nodded as they went out into the clearing where Naruto was waiting, floating in the air. Welcome back, shall we begin? Naruto said as he prepared to fight. Sasuke and Hinata both charged at him, Sasuke using his sword this time with his remaining arm, whilst Hinata tried to take out his chakra points. Naruto, as he knocked Sasuke's sword away, had his chakra points blocked in his left arm, taking advantage of Sasuke, who quickly took Hinata and who went away with a lightning clone, stunning Naruto, making a haste. Sasuke and Hinata separated. Sasuke to his north, Hinata to his south. Lightning style, thunderclap arrow. Sasuke says as he, out of his left hand, he released lightning in the shape of an arrow and rushed towards Naruto. Water style, giant vortex jutsu. Hinata says as a giant vortex of water swirled around her. It also rushed to Naruto. As they moved at a super speed, a stunned Naruto felt two more jutsus move towards his east and west. Two massive lightning dragons tornadoes rushed towards him, the size of a dwarf of Hinata's in Sasuke jutsu. So that's where you were, Kakashi. With a jutsu of this size, it's no wonder you took this long to show yourself. Too bad I don't fall for the same trick twice. Naruto thinks as his eyes morph into that of a Renegon. He summons a Limbo clone, and just as the jutsus were about to hit him, he uses adult Sasuke's ability from Boruto to switch places with his Limbo clone. This jutsu collided with a huge explosion that causes a very small earthquake throughout the Hidden Leaf village. I should really stop getting caught in between jutsus like that, Naruto said behind Sasuke with his Mangekyo back in his eyes. Sasuke quickly turned to punch Naruto, but his fist phased through Naruto and walks through him and punches his head, knocking him out. Naruto quickly finds Hinata, and before she could do anything, he neck chops her and knocking her out as well. He finds a slightly panting Kakashi near the lake. Kakashi sees an unscathed Naruto and is shocked. He expected at least a little damage, but none at all. Damn. Well, do you give up? The other two are out cold. I have no option, do I? As he knew he had no chance in beating Naruto alone. Naruto shook his head and guessed that's game. Let's go get the others. Naruto said as they went to wake the others up. Naruto uses the Sun Seal to heal their wounds as after a minute or so they woke up. Did we lose Sasuke? Asked. Obviously. You did okay though, Naruto said. Naruto, why didn't you tell us you had the Mangekyo Sasuke? Naruto shrugs. I thought when I told you of my copy abilities that you figure it out. Naruto said, whatever, said Sasuke, crossing his arms. Anyway, Kakashi, I don't think it'll be fitting to give these two D-rank missions. They are way too powerful for that, Kakashi. Naruto said, with Kakashi nodding in agreement. I'll go check on the other teams, Naruto said, flying away the field. We'll begin with missions tomorrow at 7 a.m. at the Hokage Tower. For now, go home and rest. Later, Kakashi said, disappearing in a cloud of smoke as Sasuke and Hinata also went their separate ways. Well, Naruto's now currently going to the nearest training field where he could see Kiba's chakra. He quickly lands there, surprising the teams. Sup, Naruto? An excited Kiba said, with a loud voice. Naruto, Shino said, with an very antisocial voice. Hey there, Naruto said, the soft voice of Sakura. Naruto, what are you doing here? And since when can you fly? The sensei, Kurenai said. I'm here to check if your team is doing alright. I learned how to fly 8 years ago, Naruto said. My team is doing fine. They passed their test well. I can see you really trained them well. And for that, I thank you, Kurenai said. So my help is not needed, Naruto asked. Kurenai shakes her head. Not today at least, she says. Naruto nods and flies off to where he sees Shikamaru's chakra signature. Naruto lands in front of the team. He sees them arguing about something. Although it's mostly the female on the team complaining while one is eating and the other one seems tired. They stop when they see Naruto. Great, just when I thought the day couldn't get more troublesome, you come along, Shikamaru said, as he learns and slouches into a tree behind him. What's up, man? Choji says, eating a bag of chips as usual. Oh, Naruto, what are you doing here? There's Jonin Sensei, Asuma said, as he came behind the trees. I just came to check on your team. What the commotion about? Naruto asked. She's just complaining about the two being lazy, Asuma said. Did they even pass? Naruto said, yeah, they do work decently together. Now, nothing like their fathers, but it's getting there. Asuma said as Naruto nodded. The Inoshaku, why did I put it like that? The Shaka dojutsu team the Hokage is trying to recreate with these three. Guess Naruto will have to shape them in and up some more. Yeah, it's not my fault. I let one of my friends place that name there. We can blame him. Yeah, if that's the case, then I'll be taking my leave, Naruto said, flying off. Since when could he fly? Thought the team. We cut to the early morning of the next day as we see Naruto flying to the Hokage's office. He was a little early because he wanted to talk to Hiruzen before his team arrived. Like a gentleman, he politely knocked on the door. The usual come in was heard as he stepped inside. Then Hiruzen said, "Ah, Naruto, what can I do for you?" Hiruzen asked, putting the pen he was doing his paperwork with down. In a few minutes or so, Team 7 is going to be asked for a B rank mission. I request you add me into that mission. For that mission to be near the hidden mist village, Naruto says. And why is that? Hiruzen asked curiously. I want to end the civil war in that village, Naruto said. Shocking Hiruzen. Why wouldn't Naruto involve himself with that? Hiruzen thought. During the academy days, I saw a red-haired woman from the mist come to your office. Curiously, I listened to you in your conversation, and I heard her request for aid in the war. Like the kind of Hokage you are, you refuse, and I want to help now. Naruto said. First of all, you shouldn't be listening to matters that do not involve you, Naruto. Second of all, why now? You could have asked them then, but why now? Hiruzen said. I have my reasons, Naruto simply said. Hiruzen thought about it for a second and in agreement. Maybe with Naruto helping in the war, this could mean a new alliance between the Leaf and the Mist. Very well, Hiruzen said as Team 7 walked to the office. Team 7 reporting for duty, Kakashi said. I already spoken to Naruto. You'll receive a B-rank mission. The mission will take place in the Land of the Waves. You'll be escorting a bridge builder called Tasuna to the wave and protecting him until the bridge is done. You will have to look out for the Chunin level ninja and a few bandits at most. Furthermore, you'll be joined by Naruto here, Hiruzen said, tossing a scroll for further details of the mission. Bring in the bridge builder, Hiruzen said, as an Anbu stepped. After a minute, the Anbu returned with an old man who was intoxicated from the beer in his hand. He stared at the team for a while before he broke into a smile. Well, this team's looking promising. I actually feel protected with you guys, Tasuna said as he almost passed out, but Kakashi caught him. This mission will begin tomorrow since our client is currently not in shape to be going anywhere. Kakashi dropped him at Hotel 7, room 17, Hiruzen said. Kakashi nodded. Alright, teams will meet at the gate at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, so we'll be ready, Kakashi said as he disappeared. Team 7 also goes their separate ways. I hope I'm making the right decision here, Hiruzen thought as he went back to his paperwork. And that is where this is going to be ending off. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.